Yes.
Welcome to the Know. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Miles Luna.
Oh God, you're so good.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Famed game designer Hideo Kojima is a YouTuber now. Yesterday, he released the first episode of a new YouTube series, Hideo Tube, which will run on Kojima Productions' official new YouTube channel.
It's only a matter of time before he starts reacting to things or giving you makeup advice.
Sued. We probably owe some money for that joke now, which is what I just said. But I'd totally watch a Kojima Reacts channel. What if he did Let's Plays of his old games? Oh shit. I subscribe to see him try and puzzle out his own Metal Gear stories.
This doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Or Kojima reacts to shitty Konami mobile games. Burn. So is the first video a tell-all about his rocky relationship with Konami and all the dirty laundry he has to air about the company that cut him loose after 30 years of service? That's a long question?
Yes, actually. It's just him shooting the shit about some movies. In the first episode of Hideo 2, punished developer Snake Kojima sits down with Phantom Pain novelist Kenji Yano to discuss Kojima's top 10 favorite films of 2015.
In it, Yano asks Kojima if Hideo Tube is going to be a regular series, which Kojima then confirmed, promising regular updates before asking users to subscribe. Unfortunately, for you notakus out there, the video is entirely in Japanese. They've asked fans to submit captions, and so far it seems fans have delivered for about half the episode.
So, if you're really curious about Kojima's top 10 movies for the last year, they are as follows: Star Wars The Force Awakens, Fires on the Plane, Straight Outta Compton, yeah, The Intern, Shaun the Sheep the Movie, Nightcrawler, Locke, Kingsman: The Secret Service, Whiplash, and Hideo Kojima's favorite film of the year, Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah! Seriously though, no Fantastic Four?
Yeah,
No,
rude.
oh, that's
Rude.
weird. No Ted 2?
No.
Really thought that'd be up there.
But Shaun the Sheep.
Now, before some of you cinephiles out there point out that a few of those movies are from 2014, they only just released in Japan last year, probably in an underwear vending machine.
Those
or
are so much
something.
harder than you think they are to find in Japan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the underwear was being harder.
Yeah, no, they are.
Wait, what?
Underwear is hard to find in Japan.
Oh, okay.
They're on the men's only floors. I couldn't get there.
Well, that's sexist.
What's interesting about the video is that it was filmed at the YouTube space Tokyo, which is YouTube's regional workspace there. It is a very awesome building. They got a few of them around the world where creators can attend workshops, meet other creatives, or even use the production facilities.
Just go to the bathroom. I'm just here to take a shit. Sorry, just give me 2
YouTube
seconds.
shit though.
YouTube Space Tokyo was one of Kojima's stops on last month's Technology World Tour, and it seems that he started the series after their encouragement. Other stops on that world tour, which he took with Sony PS4 architect Mark Cerny, included the mocap studios at Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, hands-on time with VR titles at Sony Studios in London, then to Paris to meet with Quantic Dream, and finally Amsterdam to meet the Guerrilla Games.
Yeah, we really need to see a video about what else Kojima did in Amsterdam.
Yes.
Made more Metal Gear stories. That's how they make sense. If you smoke a bunch of pot, whatever. The world tour didn't just include game makers, however. He also had some time to stop and chat with J.J. Abrams. What? Maybe that had something to do with Kojima's, little Easter egg in The Force Awakens.
Who knows? Now that he's been given a sock by the oppressive wizards at Konami, it seems like Kojima is really taking to his new freedom.
Yes.
While yesterday's video was just him talking about his favorite movies, it's certainly a slightly looser Kojima than we've seen in the past, whose appearances are no doubt tightly controlled by the developer.
Yes, fans will of course remember Kojima's previous video series, the Kojima Station videos, which were suspended by Konami once all that drama went to the next level madness. While Kojima appeared on those and occasionally shared thoughts on other topics, they were mostly about PR updates from Metal Gear Solid 5.
We've seen other developers let loose a bit after leaving their former masters behind. Cliff Bleszinski, for instance, dude, huge, took to his blog after leaving Epic Games. To be fair, Cliffy B has never been shy about his opinions in the past, but his blog has some very candid thoughts about a number of video game industry issues, including the viability of VR, that whole fiasco with Phil Fish, and even a thank you letter to a teacher who made a big impact on his life. I like Cliffy B. He's a cool dude.
It's actually a rarity to see designers, especially ones at larger studios, allowing this kind of direct access, not only to game development, but also to their personalities. Browsing the YouTube channels of most developers yields mostly PR announcements and trailers, but occasionally you will find a channel like Squares, which is doing some cool stuff with the Final Fantasy 15 active time reports, and Double Fine with their Let's Plays of old games.
Love Double Fine. Really, we're seeing more and more proof that the old days of the video game industry being walled off by PR are slowly disappearing. Developers and publishers are starting to circumvent the old PR model. Press releases, drip-fitting information through video game news sites, E3 presentations, in favor of more personal, direct access. Almost like a Nintendo Direct, so to speak. Maybe, I don't know.
Please understand. It's why someone like EA decides to basically host their own version of E3, or why Nintendo ditched their E3 presentations in favor of Nintendo Direct.
Called it, Eddy!
Got it! where they have a direct line of communication with their fans right where they already are, which is on the web.
Companies like Nintendo are making a sizable effort to give their fans more access than ever to developers. Just this week, we learned that the Big N has undergone some pretty massive restructuring to prepare for the upcoming NX platform. Yes, but also to highlight its young talent and put more of a face on the new people responsible for Nintendo's brightest new ideas.
We covered that restructuring earlier this week on The Know, and you should totally check it out if you haven't already. The point is, game developers aren't taking it as a given anymore that you owe them your attention, and now they're actively courting you like you're the prettiest pig at the fair.
I'm not fat.
No, you're the prettiest buff man at the fair.
Yeah, I'm handsome. Or a better, less creepy analogy, of course, as cool as it is that more companies are moving in this direction, you sort of hope it doesn't keep developers from focusing on their actual jobs, making games, and less time vlogging.
Yes, which is especially true in Kojima's case. When you consider that he's basically still on the hunt for the technology to even produce his game, it's more likely that this means that they probably haven't even settled on a concept yet. But hey, maybe he just needs that sweet YouTube money to pay the Konami for the Solid Snake's child support that he owes Konami.
I see that.
Just
I see
whole,
yeah.
It's a thing.
Look, make funny video, put cat in it,
Yes.
money to make a new video game.
Yes.
So what do you guys think of Kojima's new aspirations as a YouTuber? Is he the next PewDiePie? I hope not. Do you want to see more game designers opening up to their fans, or should they just stick to making games?
You shut up, you make my games! For the latest updates on Kojima Productions, it just reminded me of the Dixie Chicks. And to help come up with Kojima Reacts headlines, like this video and subscribe to The Know.
Shut up and subscribe to The Know!
You subscribe
Make
right
my
now.
games!